Hi, welcome on my YouTube channel. I'm Juliana, and in case you are new here, welcome. In case you are here for a long time, welcome back. In case I repeat something, I'm sorry. I feel I repeat the same things. Anyway, um, in this video today, I want to talk about um, why sometimes you are in the perfect relationship and you try for a long time to have children, and you see someone who is in another relationship, and when two people they don't love each other very well, a lot, and they start to have immediately children, and you've been struggle for the last 10, 12 years, 13 years to have children, but you cannot do. Doesn't matter where you're going. If you go to another planet, you still not, you can't become a mom. I been in this situation my entire life. I had polycystic ovarian. Usually this polycystic ovarian is when you've been in your masculine energy too long, and your body it's confused. You don't know if you are a man or a boy, and you're trying to do everything by yourself because in the childhood or you had an absent father emotionally, and he didn't been in his masculinity energy to provide and balance your hormones and to bring safety to your body, and also because you didn't stay to heal, and you work so hard to prove to yourself, and obviously a lot of voices since you was a child you are not good enough, and you work so hard to push yourself. That's why women who are very emotionally and they had a missing father from the life, or he died, or divorcing, or emotionally absent, they have weight problem. They put on weight very easily. They are very masculine energy. They work very hard. They make very easily money. They are job orientated. They have good job, quality job, good like manager, supervisor, the best of the best. It's been that woman, she's in her masculine energy, and she know how to work for money. She know how to attract money, and deep inside of her brain and her unconsciousness, she learned how to work for money and for everything what she want, just because it was a missing father from there. Usually you're gonna see this type of woman. They have skinny legs, small bump ass, and bigger hair, bigger how do you say, shoulders, bigger chest. They know how to shower men with money, gift, kindness, but deep inside of them they are kind of the provider. Why we become like that? Because we have a missing masculine energy from our childhood. Basically the father maybe wasn't there, but he wasn't in the masculine energy, was in the, and sometimes we can copy our mother. Maybe our mother never been in her feminine energy because she didn't know how to be, and she attract men with low masculine energy. It's nothing worse with that. It's just if your mother didn't heal, you need to heal. So you're gonna copy your mother. It's okay. It's normal, such a thing. But what you need to learn in this situation, you need to learn to cry more, to allow yourself to rest, to don't work so hard, and to go to therapy. I know it sounds, what do you mean? Why I need to go to therapy? Because I'm fine. Yes, you are fine, but if you chase money, you chase job, you chase to provide instead of to receive. Like me myself, I didn't know me myself and I didn't know to receive from a man, because my father all the time say, no, you need to pay the bills, you need to do that and that and that, and unconsciously I didn't know how to receive. And my mom doesn't know to receive. It's very, when you give to her something, she doesn't know to receive. And even my sister. So maybe something. And I saw this from generation to generation. There are people in our family he like just to take but doesn't give back. And we are people in our generation who like just to give but doesn't know to receive. So it's okay. Depend which energy we are. We don't need to blame others. We don't need to point, oh, look, she's like that, is like that. No. We need to understand we didn't heal our trauma. It's just that's it. It's nothing worse with that. It's just we need to balance our hormones, to learn how to rest, to spend a little time at home without chasing money, jobs, and everything. And sometimes we need to understand to have less than have everything, because we chase to have a lot of expensive things, a lot of, like a house full with expensive clothes, shoes, brand, quality, to prove to ourselves we are worth it to be loved, and we don't know to rest. We don't know to rest. And exactly when we struggle and we're working very hard, we're putting on weight. And that's why there are a lot of generation who we are fat women and very skinny men, because we don't know how to balance the hormones. And the man is copying the woman, and when a woman is in very stubborn, and usually she's born in end of the February, March, no, end of the in March, end of the March, April, end of April, from February to June, we are very stubborn person. We are very workaholic. We like to have money, power, to be a man, provider, and we don't know to be a woman. We don't know anymore to be women. And take rest. Tell to your husband, if you have a huge house, shall we sell the house and to buy a small apartment or flat or studio flat, and sell everything. If you need money and your struggle, sell everything, and list things, minimalistic things, and stay home as a woman and rest and learn how to cry and learn how to expect to be loved, expect to receive love, and allow your man to be a man. Allow them, because if you are not allowed him to be a man, because just he love you, he's gonna be after your energy. If you are in the very masculine energy, he gonna switch to the very feminine energy, and you gonna work, you gonna provide, and he's gonna receive. And after you cry, "Wow, I don't have a man here to be, where is all the good men?" It's your energy, sweetie. You put him in some situation. That's why a man come with good heart, good love, and try to love you, but you are in very masculine energy, and you don't want to receive. And men start to use it like that, because if you are few years, few, I don't know how many years in the same energy, it's gonna switch the energy. It's not gonna be a man anymore. It's gonna be a woman. Doesn't matter if you believe it or not. I'm looking at me. When I'm putting on weight, my partner is losing weight. When I'm losing weight, he's putting on weight. And I see, why is happen like that? It's just because we balance the energy, the hormones. And if I step in my feminine energy, he step in his masculine energy. If I'm stepping in my masculine energy, he step in his feminine energy. It's the law of attraction. So if you are struggled to have children, I know it's a huge step what I am saying, to sell and to have a small place and to have like ordinary clothes, no expensive things, no expensive bags. If you have very quality and expensive bag, go to sell it, take your money back. Doesn't matter if you take less, sell it, go to move in the small place, take all the money back, and go to buy a cheap bag. Go to buy a cheap bag, but quality bag, no brand, just to be a good leather. Have less things, few dresses, no a huge wall of the clothes, and my darling, I got just that branded. No. Go to Primark or go to second hand. Buy less things. Put your wardrobe and stay home a year or 2 years. How long you need as a woman, tell to your partner, your husband, your future husband, your fiance, I don't know what you have. I want to stay home, to rest, to learn how to invest in self-care, to learn how to go outside every day, to start to walk every day, to have cooler shower in the morning, to cry when I need to cry, to become a woman. Allow yourself to be a woman. And believe me, when you start, I saw in my own experience, I did a lot of treatment. I take hormones. I took a lot of things. But when I was allowed to stay home, to start to invest time, to look after myself every morning, to be careful what I'm eating. I was fasting. I was put a lot of cream on me, more than usually. I was have a proper shower. I didn't rush, go to work, make money, do that, and I was sitting home and cry. I was step in my feminine energy. I was one more hug in the bedroom, just sitting there and just a man to my partner to hug me and to be there with me and to cry, to be more vulnerable. After few months, like proper few months spent it together and healing and sitting at home, I become a mom. Like that. Obviously, I still was have too much stress. That's why I have a premature baby and I couldn't carry on a full normal pregnancy because my body was in too much stress. But I try to teach you, it's so important a woman to stay a period at home, to cook for the man, to go to look good, to invest time to go out to walk, to cry, Don't go to suicide. Just try to cry. Put all the stress out. Put all the trauma out. If you need to go to the therapy, go to therapy and say, man, I don't know how to step in my feminine energy. That's why I create in some sort of way. God put me to experience everything like life to understand, and every step he was teach me something, because that's why I want to teach all the women, step in your feminine energy, because like that we can become mothers. For me to be mom is the worst no worst, is the hard job on the earth. What, and believe me, I work multiple jobs. For me to work 100 hours a shift, it was more or less stress than a baby. And I love my baby more than everything. I was praying for my baby my entire life. I was not, since I was a baby, I gonna have a boy with blue eyes. My first baby. I was no. But the journey to become a mom, mate, actually you reach the hell, like the worst hell. Why? Because you reach your own unconsciousness, every single part of unconsciousness in your brain, in the dream, and you need to cry. You need to cry every single trauma, and try to do early, 20 something, no 40 like me. Yes, God says never too late. It's never too late. I saw my mom at 60 something. She started to cry her trauma, and she started to balance her everything in her body, and start to work on her diet and healing process and praying and these things. So it's never late. I saw a woman 80, 67, 68, 70 something, started doing yoga, sport, a lot of things. Just look after themselves and step in the feminine energy. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But also, before to step in your feminine energy, if you hurt someone in your life, you need to pay the karma. Because God is not going to allow you to have blessing, to be blessed with a child if you don't pay your karma. Because if you don't pay your karma, your child is going to pay the karma. Like if you did the good things in your life, God is going to allow you to pay your karma, not your child. And he will wake you up early to don't allow your child to grow like 15, 20 years, and for him to pay the karma for you. In my way, my son paid because I was in too much stress, and he has stomach problem, because when you are stressed, it's going to the stomach, and he born with stomach problem, and he's supposed to have a lot of surgery for that, just because my body was under too much stress. That's it. That's why a lot of women have premature babies, because they are under the stress. The body, entire body, unconsciousness, they are too much stress, and they didn't heal. That's why before to become a mom, stay to cry. Start to have every single day, go outside. Start in the morning, wake up very early, have a cooler shower, no hot shower, cooler shower. Not very cool, no cooler, not very warm, between. Wash your face with cold water, brush your teeth and everything what you do. Go to have a half an hour walk. Drink water before to start to walk. Water on the empty stomach. Room temperature. No cooler, no room temperature, because if you drink different temperature than your room temperature, your body is gonna work to put that temperature to your body temperature, and you put more stress on your body. And drink room temperature water. Go to have half an hour walk. If you can run, or go to run. Do exercise outside if you can, it's possible. If no, you have a gym, or go to the gym, I don't know, depending on the case. And invest time in yourself. Allow yourself to become a woman, and allow that huge job and make you so rich if you really want a baby. Because sometimes God can allow you to be rich, allowed you to have that the perfect job of, I don't know, to be manager, to be boss of the boss as a woman, but it's not going to allow you to be a real woman of God, in your feminine energy, very calm energy, no stress. And that's why a lot of women, they struggle to have children, who they are so masculine energy, and we don't know why. Because nobody teach us. And yeah, I learned this in the harsh way. I was so controlling, so bossy, so stubborn, so just because I didn't, nobody teach me to heal. Nobody teach me how to stay, to cry, to understand what I need to heal. Nobody. And when I learned this, maybe someone told me, I didn't understood. He didn't speak the same language, but I can understand these things. And believe me, when I balance my hormones, I start to look good. I start to invest time in me, to wear more dresses, to be in my feminine energy, very playful, like to hug, dancing, happy, calm, giving love, praying for everyone, playing, go outside and praying for animals, and all the animals that was coming to me, all the baby that was coming to me. And after I become a mother, and if I was not this early, how many years I was cutting on stress and these things. And God is say all the time, it's never too late to learn your lesson. That's why I create this video, and I try to push this video to teach people how to be yourself, how to understand yourself, how to work with yourself. I heard my entire life, I'll go to the gym, eat healthy, but nobody teach me, heal yourself. Stay with yourself and cry. Spend time in the bathroom and cry. Understand how you treat others, how bossy you are, how controlling you are. Nobody actually step by step to don't be rude, just to teach me, man. Stay to invest time in yourself and heal your trauma, heal that and heal that, and before to step to be a mom. Do step by step and ask for forgiveness if you did bad things, because for me, until I didn't ask for forgiveness, I couldn't become a mom. So gotta say, few days before to actually happen, the things to be intimacy with my partner, to become a mom, because I know exactly the night when I become a mom. And I'm blushing. I know every single moment, and I was feeling something differently, so special that night. It was actually full moon, and I was feel it's different than usually. It's so different. And after a few months, I become a mom. After 6 months, it was in the beginning of January, and in July I was become a mom. So yeah, when God make you to feel you're gonna become a mom, and every single things is gonna show you step by steps. That's why God entire life doesn't matter if I wasn't in my feminine energy and I was hurt and I was carrying too much trauma with me and a lot of things. Entire life he put me to do good things, to help others, to become family and everything. And you know what? I was so I say how a person just meet a man and in few months become pregnant. How? And what I realized, when you are in the relationship, both of you love each other so much, but you are not healed, both of you, and you are in the bad energy and bad, like man it's in the feminine energy, woman it's in masculine energy. They can build like well good wealth, they become rich, but because they are in the bad energy, and everyone is, oh, these are so rich and they are like that, but they can't become a mom and they can't become parents. And I was thinking, if I'm not gonna become a mom until 40, I'm gonna adopt a child just to know how is to feel a baby in my arms, how to kiss a baby, because I'm a person who I like to kiss a lot. Sometimes my son, when I'm kissing too much and he's not in the mood, he's go away, go away, and I let him. But when he wanted, he take my face like that and he say, "Come kiss me," and he's sitting like that, and he's so happy. I can see he's smiling and everything. But just when he want, just when he want. Usually when he want to be spoiled, and he show you what he want. He's the type person who, when he's hungry, he's tell you, he's shouting. When he's thirsty, he tell you, he take your hands, and because he's not properly speaking words, but I know, as a mom, I know everything what he want. When I don't know, when he's very hungry and he doesn't like what I give it to him, and he's pushing everything, and I'm confused that moment. You are hungry or not? So I need to put everything in the place and say, choose something and eat. Sometimes, yeah, I realize he's very stubborn like me, and he's more like, he look like the father, him copy, him twin, but he had my personality. Very stubborn. Very such a drama, but in the good way. You want to be spoiled. And yeah, it's such a thing when entire life you try to understand why you didn't heal, and why you see people like they don't love each other, but they have children so quick. Like, and gotta say, yeah, but they cry the trauma in the past. Someone hurt them, and obviously, what I realized, when in one marriage, just one is loving and it's the man, and the woman doesn't love, this relationship immediately they have children. But when a woman loves so much and become a provider and everything, no, no. And God all the time I say, but it's supposed to be like that. A man's supposed to love the woman, supposed to be loyal, respectful. Yeah, a woman doesn't need to treat the man bad. Need to be there, need to be the helper, to help in the house, to make from a house a home, from like vegetable this thing to make a food. Like a woman multiply from men love to become a mom. So this is supposed like that. No a woman to invest and the man just waiting for a woman to invest that much, because you spoil them. They just switch the energy because of you. So if you want to become a mom, baby steps in the journey. I got about healing process on my YouTube. Check there and check what you need to do, and maybe soon, 1 year, you're gonna become a mom, and you're gonna be very thankful for that. And this, thank to God, because bring this video to you. Anyway, take care, and see you in the next video. Bye.